If you want to stop sounding like a foreigner when you talk, you have to listen to natives. Your conversations don't have to become disasters. What is a disaster, you ask? Well, let's talk about that in So Humiliated, episode 2.
I've never been so humiliated in my entire life.
Come on, Allie, it wasn't that bad.
Not that bad. Not that bad. You're kidding.
At least Jeremy wasn't there.
At this point, I wish all I had to worry about was being embarrassed in front of Jeremy. Instead, I'm stuck with this disaster.
Okay. So you spilled a little juice on the company's CEO.
A little?
How was that for you? Did you feel like you understood more watching it the second time? I hope so. And if you did your homework from the last video, you should. If you don't know what I'm talking about, what are you doing here? Go watch part 1. Get out of here. I'm kidding. You can stay. Let's jump into the next set of words and phrases to learn from this story. And remember to stay to the end because then you can get your daily practice plan. Also, don't worry about the change in lighting or clothes. I recorded this part on a different day. Brielle continues. She's still trying to help Allie feel better. She says, at least Jeremy wasn't there. So at least here is a phrase that we use to mean something is not completely bad. So just like she was using that bad, it's not that bad. The that is kind of downplaying or making the bad less strong. This at least is helping to encourage Allie in a similar way where she's saying there's something positive we can look at. There's something good. So we can say, at least this bad thing didn't happen. At least that bad thing wasn't there. So we can say, and in general, at least it's not raining. Maybe your friend says, oh, I dropped my wallet in the water. Then you can say, at least it wasn't your phone. So you're kind of helping them to see the positive side, the bright side of things. So in this sense, we can know that Jeremy being there would have made things worse, right? So then Allie replies with, at this point, I wish all I had to worry about was being embarrassed in front of Jeremy. Instead, I'm stuck with this disaster. So she's emphasizing that after all that's happened, right now, that is nothing. Jeremy seeing me, no big deal, right? And then she says, all I had to worry about, I wish all I had to worry about was being embarrassed. I wish, meaning you imagine and hope for something, right? All I had to worry about. The all here is kind of like saying the only thing that I had to worry about was. So this phrase would be like, I wish my only problem was Jeremy seeing me and being embarrassed by that. So she's saying what my real problem is worse. All I had to worry about, I wish all I had to worry about was this one problem. But no, that is not true. She has a bigger problem to worry about. And that's what she follows up. She says, instead, I'm stuck with this disaster. Disaster here, of course, some big bad thing that happens, right? I'm stuck. Stuck meaning I can't escape. I can't get out. I can't get out of this situation. I'm stuck with this disaster. So you can say, I'm stuck with my homework, or I'm stuck with my mom in the car in traffic, or I'm stuck with this radio station because my car radio is broken, or I'm stuck working on my homework late at night because I didn't do it earlier. I don't know. So now Brielle is like, okay. So you spilled a little juice on the company's CEO. So when we like to say, okay is usually means to soften a situation, to make it less extreme or less bad. Again, Brielle is trying to calm her friend down, trying to comfort her. So she's like, it's okay. So she's kind of agreeing, but in a way that's like, fine, you're right about this thing. That's why she starts with, okay. And then she says, what happened? So you spilled a little juice on the company CEO. Let's go from the end. CEO, Chief Executive Officer. It's a position in big companies, and it's usually like the head position. It's the chief meaning main or head, and it's like the highest boss in a company. We call him the CEO. So again, Brielle is trying to downplay the situation. We'll see later what actually happens from Allie's perspective, but from Brielle's perspective, she says, so you spilled a little juice. Spilled a little juice. Spill means take my drink here and you pour it out on something. It goes psh, but spill is usually accidental, meaning you didn't mean to, you didn't want to actually make water come out of your cup. It happened and you're like, oops, I spilled it. Okay, next set of words, down. We are ready to hit another week of story making practice. Speaking of practice, here is your practice plan. You know the drill. Each day you tell a story using all of the words about this topic. Bonus points if you speak your story without planning. But that's it for today, Flyers. I will see you in the skies. Bye.